Hey guys, today in class we went over something called series. We've been so focused on sequence, but this really isn't that much different. Sequence is just a list of numbers. Series is if you add all of them together. So let's look at this sequence that I'm writing down. 1, 2, 3, that's terrible. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, obviously this is an arithmetic sequence because I'm adding 1 to each term successfully. Now let's look at this. I'm trying to add all of them together. I'm trying to add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and get the answer for it. But here's a little clever way to kind of think about it. It's a little different, but I think you guys are going to think this is pretty cool. So for example, if let's add the first and last term together. If you add first and last term together, you end up getting 11. About the second term and the next to last term, you also get 11. Next pattern, 11. Another pattern, you get 11. And lastly, if you add 5 and 6 together, you end up getting 11. Now let's look at it. How many 11s do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 11, so we end up getting 5 times 11. We all know that's 55, but let's kind of dissect this. Let's try to make a general form out of this. Remember that's how we found other formulas. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get y'all to think about it in a different way. So first of all, how did we get 5? 5 is how many 11s we have, right? So we have 10 terms. Now if I pair 2 of them together, I'm just gonna have half of whatever the term is. So I have 10 terms, which the number of term, which is our n. I'm gonna half it. So that's how I got 5. I got number of terms, and then I'm gonna divide it by 2. Now how did I get 11? I did first term, which is a sub 1, plus the last term. And the last term may vary, so I'm just gonna end up putting a sub n. So this right here, the one that we just now generated, that you may not feel very comfortable with using yet, is another one of our series of arithmetic sequence. Now, how are we going to denote this? We're going to say, since we're looking for the sum of all of this, we're going to note it as S sub n. So we're looking for the sum of the first nth terms right here. So this is sum of the first nth terms. Okay, that looks terrible, but it says sum of the first nth term. I hope this kind of helped you to understand what our formula is. In our class, I also told you that I'm just going to go to a new page and show you what we had in class. So the first equation that we had was this right here. N over 2 is equal n over 2 times a sub 1 plus a sub n. But this is same thing as if you look in your book. The book's going to tell you this little thing right here. It says it's going to say n times a 1 plus a sub n over 2. That's 2. That's terrible. Over 2. Now these two are basically the same thing. It really is the same thing. It doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt my feelings if you use either or. These two, as long as you use these two, that's fine with me. When do we use this two? Once again, we're using it to find the sum of the first nth terms. That's when we use it, whenever we're adding everything together. So I hope this video helped. The next video that I'm going to send you is how to use this formula. Okay? Once again, if you have questions, please do email me or whatever you need to do.